Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope everything goes well for today's session. We're going to see our pre-intermediate course. My name is Angela Garzón. Today we're going to study different topics related to the first module as well as our course introduction, right? Quiero darles la bienvenida, queridos estudiosos, a cada uno de ustedes a nuestro curso preintermedio. So here we're going to see the following information. First, the course introduction, later the course rules and procedures, the course timetable, Module 1 content, the grammar review for this module, and coming assignments, video class summary, and final thoughts. The course rules and procedures. This part is very fundamental to keep in mind. Recordemos tener en cuenta el chequeo de los materiales y de todas las instrucciones para cada una de las presentaciones de las actividades. That's important that you keep in mind the PDFs we have in each module, the documents for each module, and complementary material. We have different infographics, different mind maps that you can check during the course. Assignments, the submission dates in the course calendar, that's very important. Es muy importante que ustedes estén revisando tanto la fecha de inicio como de cierre de cada una de las actividades a entregar. Only valid excuses will be accepted in a timely manner. También recordar que solamente las excusas que están validadas son aquellas que se pueden aceptar dentro de la entrega de trabajos en una fecha temporal. Recuerden revisar los PDFs de cada uno de los módulos, todo el material que tenemos allí, para que ustedes puedan hacer práctica tanto del contenido del curso de forma gramatical, vocabulario, etc. Y generalmente, tener en cuenta, just bear in mind, we have that most of the times 3 activities for each month. One of them is a forum, the other one is a workshop, and finally is a quiz. And also external sources, don't use translators, that's a very bad habit. So we recommend to use wordreference.com, lingui.com, or there are plenty of web pages you can access to. But the most important thing is don't translate the words because the intention of the speaker could be different from the one that you're going to find in a translator, alright? Follow the upper reference formulas and etiquette and all times. Remember that this course is divided in 3 modules, so the first module lasts 2 weeks, and the second and the third one 3 weeks. Pretty much in here, you're going to see the titles of each of them. Recordemos el título de cada uno de estos módulos, rules and regulations, job preferred, achievements. Later we have the workshop rules and regulations, stands crime investigation. Quiz module number 1, the workshop how to give advice. Forum job fair, quiz module 2, the workshop my achievements. Forum alter ego in the final exam, which is the last activity. And the percentages you can see right there. So some activities like have a higher percentage over others. That's important just to keep in mind this part. In this part, we're going to start our first model content. So the competencies that we are going to focus on are the following ones. That's very important that you keep in mind them through the development of each activity, alright? Es muy importante que ustedes tengan en cuenta las competencias que tenemos para cada uno de los módulos. Primero, identificar la diferencia entre el have to y el must, de acuerdo a las instrucciones que le expresan la obligación. Entonces vamos a ver más adelante cuáles son las diferencias. So that's identifies the difference between have to and must, alright? Uses the simple past in a visual presentation to describe events from the past. También vamos a hacer uso del pasado simple para describir eventos que ya ocurrieron, que sean hechos históricos o situaciones, experiencias previas que queremos comentar. Uses past continuous in a visual representation to express actions in progression in the past. Y también hablar del pasado continuo dentro de una representación visual para expresar acciones en progreso en el pasado. Entonces, con eso en mente, vamos a empezar a desarrollar nuestro contenido. So, modal verbs. These you must remember when traveling, past verb, language, and etc. Remember that we use must to talk about things that we consider obligations. It depends according to the context you're really going to focus on, but also to the intention of the speaker. We must carry our passports. If we're really going to travel, so we must carry them, of course. He mustn't or must not take pictures of statues in the museum. It's a prohibition, it's forbidden, right? Entonces recordemos dentro del contexto, digamos que tenemos ciertas obligaciones que debemos de cumplir. We don't have to pack or clothing, and he doesn't have to use a camera in his trip. Aquí tenemos otro uso, digamos que el primero, como tal, es una obligación dentro de un lugar. El segundo ya está un poco, digamos que, más referido a personal. Traveling abroad. Alright, the idea right there is we're going to see this picture and we're going to try to infer what sentence we can write in this space. Okay, you must have a visa and passport if you want to travel abroad. Yes, of course. You mustn't give your documents to strangers. It's very dangerous to do that. Booking a flight. What are things we can consider, we can be very careful about when booking a flight? You have to search online first, yes, and try to search information when people like write different comments, because sometimes you can find like some beautiful places but there are no comments at all, so you start wondering yourself why, if the information that you are seeing is true or is false. Advice and feelings. Alright. Things you should remember to keep in mind. Entonces recordemos cuando hacemos uso del should, right? She should carry a bottle of water. He should not or shouldn't take a lot of clothes. We should use a camera. They should not or shouldn't stay outside for a long time when it's winter. As you can see right there, we use should to give an advice, about any kind of situation. Entonces el should como tal, este verbo modal, hace referencia cuando nosotros queremos dar un consejo. Tú deberías de llevar una botella de agua. Él no debería llevar tanta ropa, etc. Going on vacation. What's important to keep in mind? What kind of advice we can give another person when this person is going on vacation? You should buy a carry-on bag. Yes, of course, that's important. Visiting Europe in winter. If we are from Colombia, we have tropical weather. What kind of piece of advice we can give to the person who want to travel? You must wear work clothes. That's very important as well. Alright? So we can see the use of them. Right now we are going to continue with the explanation of simple past. Entonces, para tener en cuenta, muy en cuenta los detalles, la diferencia de los verbos anteriores, el mustn't junto con el don't have to expresa una obligación. A diferencia del should, que se refiere más a un consejo. Why do we use simple past? Basically to talk about past events or to express historical events. So the grammar structure for this word is, first we're going to write the subject plus the action verb in past plus the complement. We can say he worked regular parts of the verb work there for 10 years. Or they both irregular past for the verb buy their new car 2 hours ago. In the first sentence, as you can see, we had a regular verb. That's why we only add ed, but it's different if we had a irregular verb, because the present form is by, but the past is a little bit different. That's very important that you just start classifying the verbs into the two groups we have, in order not only to memorize them, but also to familiarize with them, when we can use, what is the correct use of them. To create the negative form, we always use didn't, and we keep the present form of the verb no matter It is a regular or irregular verb. Entonces tenemos aquí la estructura gramatical. En el caso previo vimos una oración, dos oraciones positivas. En este hay una negativa, donde el didn't señala que esa oración está negando cierta información. So, you didn't call me last night. She didn't celebrate her last birthday. According to the grammar part, we have the subject plus didn't plus the action verb. Este verbo acá tiene que ir en presente, dado que ya tenemos el auxiliar que nos indica que el tiempo gramatical de esa oración va en pasado simple. Y el complemento. Last night, anoche, entonces ya nos da un punto de referencia mucho más específico acerca del tiempo gramatical que estamos utilizando. And she didn't celebrate, as you can see right there, the action verb is in present as well, her last birthday, which is the complement of this sentence. For the interrogative forms or the grammar structure, according to that, we have the use of did plus subject plus the action verb plus content. Since we have did as well in the questions, that's important to just be very careful according to the use of this verb, which has to be in present. Did he travel last vacations? This information WH questions, we have the WH word, did plus subject plus action verb plus complement and the question mark. So where did they travel last vacations? We are just adding word. Recordemos que podemos hacer uso del WH word como where, when, why, what, how, etc. Aquí es muy importante tener en cuenta que en inglés el signo de interrogación siempre lo ponemos al final de la pregunta, nunca al inicio. Let's see some examples according to some regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs are the ones that we are going to add ed suffix in their form in past. Played, laughed, cooked, enjoyed, and painted. Irregular verbs, there are different kind of groups, but the first one, the first group, is referring to some verbs that change completely in past. Become, became, understand, understood, sit, sat, have, had. But there are other verbs which keep the same grammar form as the ones that are in present, right? As we can see right here. Okay, this one that is the explanation according to those topics. If you have any questions, don't forget to contact me. I'm going to be very attentive to your comments. And that's important that you start practicing as much as possible. So just watch this video class in order to ask me any question you have. And don't forget to contact me through the email in Canvas, because that one is the easiest way that I'm going to contact you. Bye bye guys, and see you later. Have a great day today.